Hey guys, opening up the room. Yeah, got some noodles. So forgive me if I leave here. Well, I just opened up the Zoom room. There's a few people trickling in, and I started these Zoom rooms as a way to do follow up on canvassing. So I've been meeting people canvassing in Kahului, Old Sand Hills, Maui, Pu'unene District, District 9. District 9 is a great movie, by the way. As the human became more alien, he became more human. And it talks about segregation. It talks about the plantation politics we're talking about. District 9, watch it. It's an old movie, old school movie, and it really encompasses some of the ideas and some of the concepts that I commonly talk about in these talks. But everyone's here. Hey, Ali. Hey, George. His son's here right now. Wailuku Coffee Company. Okay, well, getting started, we have these really cool Maui Ohana candidate cards, and that's what I did today. We dropped them off at 180, thanks to the guys at 808 all day. You can get these cards, and also my candidate card. There's a square in the back, and I promise you, if you follow that square, it'll lead you into a really cool direction. I won't tell you, but you just have to find out yourself. Ohana candidate cards, we're talking about what's on here today, at least for the next 10 minutes. I try to do 10 minutes every time we get on Zoom for the people that we've been canvassing. Wait, hold on, let me get these noodles. Making mac and cheese. Anyways, Ohana candidates really means Ohana means family, and we're deeply Ohana. If you break down the word Ohana here, you can see the possessive O, and Hana. And Hana means energy, to exert or manifest energy, exert or manifest the Ha. And you can think about the Ha as the divine. You can think of the Ha as energy force. You can think of Ha as the spirit, Na as a common nominalizer. It takes abstract ideas and makes them tangible, going into some phonics and hermeneutics and morphology here. So Ohana, giving the words provided, means the manifestation of the divine, the manifestation of the Ha, the energy. What does energy look like when it's transferred and instead of diverted? And one of the things we've been dealing with lately for a long time is diversion. We did land diversion, water, kahavai diversion, and now we're doing energy diversion. What's being diverted? The people's energy into corporations, private groups, entities, places that are not from here. So we're going to stop that. Maui Ohana candidates. First thing we talked about is vibrant, diverse economy. So what does vibrant, diverse economy mean? If you look at the word vibrant, it means at a level that is active. If you think about low vibrancy frequencies, it's a low vibrancy can mean lull, it can mean apathy, it can be a lethargy, it can be something. When you think of low vibe, it means it sucks you. It's an energy drain, it's an energy diversion. So when we're talking about vibrant, diverse economy, we don't mean investing in declining industrial ideas. We don't mean investing into declining educational reform. We don't mean investing into declining infrastructure, but we want vibrant economy, which means increasing the life force of the people here. That's why education reform, increasing the value of education, increasing the value of our topsoil, increasing the value of our politicians will give us this vibrant, diverse economy. Next thing, we had affordable housing. And we all know zoning can be an issue. We all know that tax can be an issue. But the number one thing for affordable housing means that the people who need to be in place need to be empowered to be able to offer solutions for the upcoming next generation. Right now, we can't continue to do the way we've been doing it in the past, meaning we can't lead the future by what we've done in the past. So affordable housing can come in many forms. It can from various type of materials that we use. It can kind of come from different types of ways of thinking. We can think of multi-zone areas. We can think of multi-material uses, so on and so forth. Up next, we have local food production and restore water rights. Those things go hand in hand. Ua mau ke ea o ka aina I ka pono. We're talking about sustainability. We're talking about permaculture. We're talking about things that are permanent within the agriculture that's been set in place since the beginning of time. So if we don't think in our anthropocentric ways, our human ways, if we don't touch the design that has been placed within Aina, that has been placed within our aquaculture, within our environment, the hydrosphere, the atmosphere, the noosphere, the geosphere, if we learn to work with what's been here for 13 plus billion years since the universe started, 300 billion, whatever it is, since the earth, for hundreds and thousands of years of evolution and development, why don't we work with the universe and nature instead of try to use our own thinking? So really that means low water restoration and land restoration really means going back into the sciences, going back into the geology, going back on how the universe works, the natural laws, the quantum laws, and what can we do? I know, sorry if you feel like I'm yelling at you. Hey, Steve. Saul's got his guitar. He can play some songs for us after. Actually, I saw him riding his bike the last time, but I know you're proud. But anyways, got two more here, and then my noodles will be done. And I'm so grateful for this Zoom meeting. I just didn't know people would be interested in this kind of stuff, but been getting a lot of interest. And canvassing has never been funner, guys. If you're a candidate and you think canvassing is a bummer, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Last thing, honest, transparent government. What more transparency can you get nowadays by Googling these people's names? Go online, Sam Peralta, Maui, Sam Peralta, Kahalui. You'll find all about the candidates. If you just look at this card, give them a Google. This is my shout out to the Maui Ohana candidates and the Maui Pono network. You can learn more information at www.mauipononetwork.org. mauipononetwork.org. Go and check it out. Learn all about the candidates. And remember, we need to lift off our anthropocentric views on how we control and manipulate Aina, how we control and manipulate water, the streams. And we have to come back into indigenous knowledge, partnering with modern technology, which means using the microbes, using quantum biology, quantum physics, learning about artificial intelligence. What about cryptocurrency, where there's decentralization of power? This is the next wave that's emerging on Maui. And if we don't come into these things and make our people aware, we're going to continue the old patterns, the trauma plantation politics we're talking about. We're going to traumatize the next generation to make them do what we think needs to happen for somebody else's outcome, and so on and so forth. So www.mauipononetwork.org, www.sam4hawaii.com. So noodles are burning. Thanks, guys. We're just going to stay on a little bit for the people who came from the Zoom room, and we'll have our own chat, the people that reached out during canvassing. So if you want to get on that after call, make sure you check out www.sam4hawaii.com and you can get on the next call. It's great. That's the spot where we don't record it. That's the spot where I really say what we need to say for some real changes. And this is kind of a start to get your taste buds wet in a sense. So I'll see you there. See you guys.